Hey there, toy collector friends and Transformers fans. Welcome back to the channel. This is the time traveling toy collector, and this is my just arrived video for Metroplex from Transformers Generations. Super excited to get this figure. As many of you will know who follow me on Instagram, this is a figure I've been after for a very long time, but he's been way too costly, ridiculously so. So I have to do a huge shout out to Cyber Tiger on eBay and his online store, which is where I was able to acquire Generations Metroplex. Now this is just a very quick video. I'm going to say now, apologies, it's handheld. It's handheld for this because we've come over to my let's call it a Titans review area, because it's so huge. Yeah, so this is probably where I'll be doing all my Titan videos and reviews and stuff in the future. So first of all, this is obviously the box. Now this is from the Generations range, so it's got tremendous artwork, but it isn't necessarily the same quality of tremendous artwork. This may be sacrilege, so apologies to some of you, but it's not what I would classify as quite the same league as we get on some of the Kingdom stuff now. That said, it is still a pretty epic action shot of Metroplex, and some beautiful detailing, as you can see here, with other figures in the range appearing, not probably in real terms to scale. However, it does give you a sense of the epic size of Metroplex. And I'd just like to remind everyone that Metroplex, my first year of collecting Transformers, Metroplex was like on my Christmas list. This is like 1986 Metroplex, and he was humongous. He was an epic figure. Never in our, I think, any of our wildest dreams could we believe we'd be seeing a Transformers figure that's over 2 feet tall in terms of its actual size. So here he is, posed really beautifully, I think. He is an electronic figure requiring batteries. He's so new to the collection, I don't have the batteries in him yet. That will occur. I also haven't put the stickers on yet, but just to prove that to you, here they are. There's an epic array of stickers. It'd be nice if they were the right way up, apologies. Epic array of stickers there, and I can honestly say I'm very much looking forward to spending not 20 minutes putting those on later on. He also comes complete with his instructions poster, and it is more of a poster than the leaflet we have nowadays, or indeed the leaflet we used to have, celebrating 30 years of Transformers, which is when this character was initially released. So that's beautiful. I'm just going to pivot the box. There's not so much on this box, as you can see. It's kind of very straightforward. They haven't gone too far out with what's on it. There's a little bit of Metroplex saying get out of my pub, or whatever it is he's thinking there. There's his tech specs, a little bit different to the tech specs I was accustomed to growing up, and a little bit of a bio there. You can hit pause if you want to read that in detail. If not, I'm carrying on. So here's the reverse of the box. As I say, apologies because it's a handheld fiasco. It is the obligatory product shot. Trying not to get too much glare in there for you. But yeah, there he is standing. Obviously this version is tatted up, so he's got all of his stickers on there. And he's huge. I must admit, I will say this now, and this isn't meant to be like a spoiler for my review, because it's too early days for me to give a considered response. But one of the things that put me off actively pursuing this figure too much initially was this this sort of general design here. I kind of thought, especially compared to the 86 Metroplex, who looked like a very solid and robust figure, that this guy looked a little bit like he was, how to say this, a bit emaciated, really. I mean, he's maybe lean is a more appropriate terminology there. Yeah, he's a bit lean. So he's obviously been either doing lots of ab crunches, or goodness knows what he's been doing. But whatever he's been doing, they've been very effective. And I thought, well, yeah, but I don't know if I can. That sort of kind of skinny bot Jimbot would have could sustain a city community or a battle station community. But you know, when I saw him available, suddenly I got a notification through, because I've been eagerly scouring over the last year or so, and the notification came through saying that it was now available from Cyber Tiger on eBay. I jumped at the chance, because it just goes to show that if you do shop around and you do wait, you will eventually find what you're looking for, and at a price that is reasonable. And I add in that it was reasonable because Cyber Tiger, before we actually look at the product, acknowledged that there was Scamper, who is supposed to come with. If you remember, the G1 version comes with Scamper, who's your little black car, and a 6-gun, who is the the add-on elements of Metroplex that converts into a rather static figure. Although with the Toy Hacks decals that I recently purchased, he looks like a much nicer figure. I think we all kind of agreed on that. So Cyber Tiger very kindly included the Siege War for Cybertron 6-gun figure as part of the package, and there is some wonderful art on the side of the box there as well for this deluxe class figure. And yeah, this is not about this guy, but we will undoubtedly take a look at 6-gun down the line. But that was a wonderful bonus. I mean, the customer service I've dealt with quite a few, as you'd imagine, eBay sellers, and the vast majority have been really polite, really helpful, really effective, and really keen for you to go back and buy, with a strong attention to customer service. None of them have had the level of customer service of Cyber Tiger. So by all means, if you're looking to purchase some Transformers, I dare say he has other things in his shop as well, I don't know, but go and check out Cyber Tiger on eBay, and if you do purchase anything, do say that the time traveling toy collector said hi, and he's the one that's encouraged you to go there. I'm not working on commission. I just want him to know that I have said it, because I did promise him that I would do, because I was so grateful for the level of customer service he showed me. Okay, so that's enough box and box art, let's be honest. I'm going to try and do it all in a continuous shot, so brace yourself, because here is the main attraction. Okay, so here he is. I'm going to just come out slightly so you can get a real look at this. So here he comes, here he is, here is Metroplex Generations, and again, like I've done several times in the past, I've kind of gone, yeah, I don't know, I don't think it's really, going to be all it's cracked up to be. Oh my goodness me, was I somewhat completely inaccurate in my assessment. This guy is huge and awesome, and what I will do when I eventually get round to doing a full review video, I will bring in the Generation 1 Metroplex, so you can get a real sense of scale, particularly considering just how huge to me and my 1986 self that Metroplex was. This is a beautiful, and it's beautiful because it's true to the original. They haven't diverged so far away that you can't recognize this is Metroplex. I think there was like a Cybertronian Metroplex, or there was some other sort of figures that I've seen in my scouring of the internet, and they kind of lose that original Metroplex feel. Where here we have the kneecaps. Metroplex had his kneecaps. We have the chest compartment. Metroplex had his chest compartment. He had the vents and the drop-down missile launchers. Yep. The compartment in the top there. Yep. The flippy open part. Yep. So many things that are true to the original design that have been retained, but have been modernized and upgraded with modern tech. There are a couple of glitches, and anyone that's watched anybody else's reviews of Metroplex may well know what some of those glitches are, but I will be sure to talk about those as I encountered them. As I say, so far he's kind of fresh out of the box. Because of his size, I didn't want to do just a general unboxing, because I knew there'd be some separate pieces to assemble, etc., etc. And so some of the assembly I've done, the arm cannons, the shoulder cannons I've done, and the rear mounted gun array here, I've also done that, which can be adjusted, of course, as needed, and can also be used. You see, he's quite hefty. He's so excited, he's got dizzy and fallen over. But it can also be used as a handheld weapon, and the various varieties of options for Metroplex we will go into as I say, when I do a full review. But I was so excited, and there was quite a lot of congratulatory messages, etc., that came through on Instagram when I posted that he'd arrived, that I thought, yeah, no, I'm going to have to do a quick just arrived video just to say, hey, here he is out of the box, looking clean. As I say, there's no there's currently no decals on him at all. There will be, I will put them on before. This is I'm a bit of a quandary, really. It's not a quandary because I know what I'm going to do, so I don't know why I lied to you all about that. But there is a minor internal glitch with me, because I kind of like this look. I kind of like this sort of clean, pristine look, and I feel once I start putting on the stickers, it's gonna disrupt that. But I can't not put them on, because Metroplex needs to have the Autobot symbol on his chest. He needs to have the various elements that will come into play when he's in city mode and when he's in battle station mode as well. So, you know, it's going to have to happen. I'm deluding myself if I tell you that I'm in two minds about whether to do it. But it does give me pause, because I really do like this clean, excuse me, this clean and pristine version of Metroplex. So, folks, there he is. Do you have one? Did you pay top dollar for one? Did you manage to get him when he was first made available? Did you acquire him on the collection circuit? What's the story behind your Metroplex from Transformers Generations? Do you like him? Do you love him? Do you think he's an oversized, overpriced monstrosity? Do you worry that he has insufficient abs to sustain a Autobot colony? Or am I worrying about something that's just insane, because actually he's just metal and plastic, and I don't know what the big fuss is about. Let me know in the comments below. I'm not going to linger on this too much longer, because frankly I want to get my hands on him and start doing stuff. But I did want to share him with you based on all the likes and the comments and the private messages about receiving him. Also, do share your thoughts on the original Metroplex. If you had both of them, let me know whether you think they measure up, on how they measure up. I appreciate, in literal terms, measuring up could be a bit of a sore point for G1 Metroplex, but we won't go there right now, because it's not about the size, it's about what you can do with it. Yeah. And I'll be looking at what you can do with it in a future video, and I will be hopefully posting some photos real soon on the Instagram account, Time Traveling Toy Collector, once I've done some explorations of his various alt modes. I say that because obviously the instructions tell us one thing, and we often know we can find alternatives to that, and I'll see what I can come up with. I had the same thing with Fortress Maximus, where I was not super happy with the city mode, but actually there are various other alterations in the city mode that I think are far better than the ones that the instructions dictate. So with that in mind, I'm going to sign out. If you found this useful, if you found it interesting, if it's compelled you to hang on until you find out more about what Metroplex is going to be able to do and look like, then A, hit that thumbs up button, let me know you liked it. B, subscribe to the channel, that'd be fantastic, and then when I hit you with the new Metroplex video, you won't miss it. And to be doubly sure, turn on those notifications as well, because A, it'll help the channel no end, and also it'll help you know when that video has been published. In the meantime, I have been the Time Traveling Toy Collector. You have been a fantastic audience. This has been Transformers Generations Metroplex in all of his awesome glory. And I'm just super excited to be here with him right now. So until the next time, I'll catch you on the other side. And for now, roll out.